What's up, agents? It's Chastin J and I have another one of my agents here with me today because she has been doing phenomenal things with leases. I mean, I think she closed like 15 in the last 45 days, and so I wanted her to kind of share her secrets of what's going on. But her name's Brittany, and she actually just started a YouTube channel. I'll put the link down below in the comments. But she doesn't know what I'm gonna ask her. I didn't tell her anything ahead of time because I want this to be as true and authentic as possible. So let's go ahead and get in. Brittany, how about you first start off by telling people why you chose to go down the route of doing leases?
So for starters, for me, leases was a way to make some continuous money. You know, sometimes when you're doing buyers or you're working with buyers and sellers, those transactions can take a little time, you know, to get the buyer the home that they love, to get the home sold, whereas leases is a more consistent moneymaker.
Awesome. There you have it. So in a lot of the stuff that you're probably going to hear from her, I do go over in my Rental Boss program. This is real life. This is true real estate. As a new agent, I tell people all the time, like, leases can be a big money maker for you, you know, especially if you don't have that big network of buyers and sellers yet. You know, this is a way to get your foot in the door. So where do you find like most of your clients?
So a lot of my clients have come from Facebook Marketplace, believe it or not. So I post in Facebook Marketplace, and I just kind of weed through the people that are serious based off my disqualifying questions that I've come up with a template that I use in my notes on my phone, something real simple. Credit, income, making sure that they can provide proof of income, because a lot of people will say, oh, I get paid in cash. But if you can't show me the cash money in a bank statement or tax return, it's not, you know, real proof of income that'll be, you know, workable when we're trying to get a lease deal closed. I've done some referrals from friends, co-workers, so different places. So
you would say that Facebook primarily is how you market your business?
Definitely.
Okay, so the things that you're putting in Facebook Marketplace, like, what's that like? Are you showing a community, or are you just marketing your services?
So Facebook Marketplace, I do a slew of things. So I might show a community, an apartment community on Facebook Marketplace. Those don't do as well unless they're like somewhat cheap. So below $1,200, you might get a response on Facebook Marketplace. But a lot of the houses, you make sure you get the agent's approval to post their homes, and you go through with and make sure you appropriately tag the broker, the agent, and all that.
And then moving from that, you said about qualifying, disqualifying them. So how does that conversation go?
So usually on Facebook Marketplace, if you guys are familiar with it, they have a button where they can say, is this available? And I simply copy and paste, hi, yes, this home is still available. You need to make 3 times the rent. I always say they need a credit score of 600 plus, but if somebody DMs me back and say, hey, I don't have a credit score of 600, but I have 580, I may work with them, just depending on if they meet the other qualifications or not. Another question might be criminal history, rental history. I need to know if you got some type of bankruptcy or evictions on your record, because that kind of disqualifies you from a lot of options out there.
Right. And is everybody pretty like receptive of this? Like, do people respond back to you?
Definitely. Okay. I would say about 80% of people respond. They'll either say thank you for your time, or I don't meet this, or I don't meet that, or no, I meet all the qualifications, how can I get started? And then we go from there.
So with any type of real estate marketing, you know, we get responses, we get in leads and all of that kind of stuff. How do you kind of know who's serious or not, or who's just kind of wasting your time and energy and everything?
So for me personally, what I do is, if they give me their number, I might take them serious. But if I give you my number and you call me, then I know we cooking with grease with that. Yeah, so I'm not going to waste my time trying to chase you down, trying to chase a deal. No, if you reach out to me, then you just might be serious. And that's been my experience so far.
Okay, yeah, so that's good. Do you do any type of like email marketing to them, or like any type of drip campaigns?
No, once I qualify them, I'll set them up on an automated. So I've been doing automated MLS searches, which consists of their preferences. So they might be looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath in a specific area, price point, pets versus no pets. And I'll set them up on an automated search depending on when their move date is. But if they're wanting to move relatively quickly, I don't do the automated search. I'll just send them 1 or 2 lists and let them select from there.
Just kind of more hands-on.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're doing a lot of leases, you're helping a lot of people. What's kind of your plan for the future for them?
So, okay, with leases, you got to think long term with these people. It's about building relationships in anything that you do in real estate. So yes, I'm helping you lease now, but you're going to come back to me because you're going to remember the awesome experience that you had in the relationship that we built during the process of leasing whenever you are ready to buy. And it's a quick process to get you pre-approved, so why not come back?
Yeah, so with that quick process, I mean, do you really honestly feel like rentals are easy money? Because I know that there's a lot of people out there who will say, oh, there's no money in rentals or this and that. I mean, but obviously.
I would say yes, indeed. It's easy money. It's quick money. I mean, sometimes it really just falls into your lap. You know somebody that's looking for something and bam, there's a referral right there. And all you have to do is input their preferences. That's it.
Yeah. So what advice would you give someone coming into real estate as it pertains to going down this road?
So going down this road, fresh off the I just passed my test boat, I would say start doing leases. This will give you experience as far as who's serious, who's not, weeding out the good and the bad. And then it'll give you experience with communication, just building relationships, because that's what this business is going to consist of, whether it's leasing, buying, selling, whatever it is.
So I hope you were able to find value with that. Again, I'll put the link down below to her channel and then also the Rental Boss course if you want to integrate this into your business. I will see you next time.